Shaping the world with faith, something we need more of these days. That's the subject of a new book just released by our guest. Let's welcome back Dr. Jeanette Bishop-Nesbit, educational productivity consultant, coach, and author. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here today.
So glad to have you. It's been too long. You've been up to a lot since the last time you appeared on this program.
I have, yes.
And you've just released a new book.
Yes.
So let's catch up our audience on just everything that you've been doing and what truly defines you.
Oh my goodness, you know, what defines me is my faith, and I am just so thrilled that I was one of 15 authors to collaborate on Stand Up, Resilient Black Women, Changing the World with Their Faith. And it's a great compilation of individual stories of resilience, support, and being able to create that best version of themselves moving forward. It actually gets published at the end of this month, and this month is so key because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I'm just so glad to be able to support that and promote it. But it also follows my book, which was 90 Days of a Gratitude Journal, 5 minutes a day to create the life you love to live, and then also From Grief to Growth. And that is a journey through the 8 dimensions of self-care, because you might recall several years ago I became widowed, and those 8 dimensions was my blueprint in being able to rebuild and restart my life.
Oh, good.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I am blessed. I'm a new grandmother. I'm a retired school principal.
Wow.
And in 2021, I got remarried to an amazing man.
Oh, congratulations. So much has happened. My goodness, we should have had you on a long time ago. Oh my gosh, so you're going to have to share your wedding pictures. That's wonderful to hear.
Thank you.
But you say something so key. The people that we've talked to in covering Mental Health Awareness Month is that act of gratitude.
Yes.
Because you really can't truly be happy without being grateful for the things that you have and that you are.
Absolutely. That is so key. You know, did you know that there was some statistics prepared by the World Health Organization that identified that women are twice as likely compared to men to suffer from depression and anxiety?
Sure.
So when we practice with an attitude of gratitude, that enables us to see the blessings in our life. Right. And that is so key, because when we wake up each morning, we receive 2 gifts when we open our left and our right eye. Right. And it fulfills our purpose in moving forward for what, you know, is meant for us to accomplish in our communities.
Yeah, it absolutely is true. And going back to this new release that's coming out, so what are some of the stories, some of the ones that have really stuck with you and that you think readers are really going to pick up on and identify with?
I love that. So there are stories of resilience. All of them give hope and support. In particular, you will hear about women who have survived homelessness. You will hear about women who have survived domestic violence, abuse in all its forms. You will hear my chapter as well that talks about grief and how it's so important for us, especially as women, to take time to breathe. Yeah. And for me, breathing meant the B is bringing yourself to the top of the list, readjusting your priorities, embracing those things that are really important to you, because it's never too late to create that best version. And we all grieve in many different ways, whether it's the loss of a loved one, the loss of a lifestyle, the loss of a career, but we can all stand up and be resilient. And through our faith, and faith empowers us, faith enables us to embrace self-care and community and reflection, but faith also puts us in the mindset of having a community of support. And that's why this book is so impactful, and I'm looking forward to it. And by the way, we learned 2 Sundays ago that we actually ranked #1 in the self-help on Amazon.
Congratulations!
So, yes, in the early releases. Yes. So
oh my God! So
I'm excited.
Get your copy, everybody, before they sell out. That's wonderful to hear.
Thank you.
But it's obvious people need these messages these days.
Absolutely.
All you have to do is just turn on the news or look through social media, and you're just bombarded. You're inundated with all of these images of negativity.
Yes.
And that weighs on you. That weighs on your psyche. It weighs
really
on
does.
you emotionally, and then that turns into a physical manifestation as well.
Absolutely.
So get out of that.
And you know, you really hit the nail on the head. And me being a retired school principal, I would be remiss at not identifying also that even for educators, and this is Teacher Appreciation Week as well as Nurses Appreciation Week, but in both of those professions, you know, we have compassion fatigue. We are in a profession that we are giving and wanting to nurture and care give to others, but in doing that, we also are pouring from an empty cup. So we need to be able to pour into ourselves in order to do what we can. And part of pouring in is that gratitude.
It's amazing that you're saying that, because we just recently had Dr. Creola Washington on our program. She was saying the exact same thing. There's a sweepstakes actually for your favorite teacher to be nominated for just 2 days of lap of luxury.
Love that.
Staycation. But it goes back to the wellness. When you are an educator, you have to deal now with a changing climate among students, the behavioral changes and things like that, but then also to take care of yourself, because you too have your own life to live.
Absolutely.
So yeah, all these things so very important. I also want to point out people to find out more information to go to your LinkedIn. How do they find you?
Oh yes, they can find me on LinkedIn at Dr. Janae Bishop-Nesbit, speaker and creator of Boots to Breakthrough, and I love working with schools and women in entrepreneurship.
Perfect. You've got some courses coming up as well, so make sure you stay tuned to that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So wonderful to see you.
Oh, thank
Dr.
you. I'm so
Jeanette.
glad
Great
to be
have you.
here.
We're back after this.